Yo, what up, YouTube? Hey, man, hear me out, man. Planned Parenthood, that shit's going out of business, bro. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, man. It's got to, because look, if there's feminists, and then you got hella brothers that's MGTOW, you got hella people that got broken hearts, you got this LGBTQ thing, man. If everybody goes in their own way, right? If everybody goes in their own way, while people are worrying about the government and everything else, the only people that are being prevented from coming into this world, who may be the leaders that, you know what I'm saying, uh solve cancer, solve heart attacks and all these other things, are the babies. The babies are like, what the fuck, man? The babies are like, what the fuck? You cannot love children and then go on your own way. Now, some people already have children. Hey, man, I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm telling you that these young kids that are coming up that have no understanding and seeing this is how the world operates, because a lot of people think they have no understanding, but kids absorb things very quickly. What's in the air, what's in the ether, they absorb it and what have you. And then all of a sudden they grow up, and then all of a sudden no babies are being created. And you got these crucial people, these devils ruling the world or what have you, that are laughing, sitting back saying, yeah, that's a soft kill. That's Agenda 21. You know, when Bill Gates came out with that formula, depopulate the planet, you know what I'm saying? Vaccines and Planned Parenthood was on there. There was one other thing. Okay. So I just can't go and put some shit in my arm. Forgive me after that. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of heartbreak and things like that, you cannot be weak or cannot lose hope in terms of, you know what I'm saying, creating a child or a life. And that ain't for everybody. I ain't telling people that, you know, what they should and should not do. But just keep this thing in mind, man. Planned Parenthood is going out of business. Now, what are we promoting? Why are they coming out with clones? Why are they looking into building androids? Because people already want to be immortal. What happens if they solve it and people all of a sudden are able to transfer their consciousness, which we know that they can, right? And they become immortal. People gotta die. You got too many people on the planet. You can't have all these people on the planet, right? Why are hospitals in business, right? If you heal too many people get healed or whatever, right? Then there ain't gonna be no space. They're already talking about overpopulation and this nonsense, right? We're destabilizing the planet with global warming, and all of a sudden it ends with we got too many people on the planet. Look at the timing of all of these things, right? So if you want to go in a certain type of way, now you can get your baby out of a test tube. And how is that baby going to grow up? What is that baby going to understand? Right? Set apart from nature, man. We're completely set apart from nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I got, you know what I'm saying? Some shit is just biological. I'm still running the course. I'm like an old fossil that deal with nature. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, if you a straight dude in this world, people look at you a certain type of way, like something wrong with you. Anything you say is highly offensive. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say that a young lady looked nice that day. It's going to be misconstrued, taken all out of context. But we also have to keep in mind there's a lot of people that come into a lot of money in these secret circles or whatever that just dog out women. That's just what they do. Why? Because they're already made. You know what I'm talking about. Harvey Weinstein, the Casting Couch. That shit is real, right? You got Rick Ross talking about he put E in a girl's drink, right? He's still walking around the planet making rap videos. Think about that, right? Now, how are the rules set different for Rick Ross and you? If you did that and you were promoting that, you'd be in jail, right? And what type of scumbag would do that? And how many people buy his records? This that shit that I'm talking about. You got everybody dealing in certain type of ways, and then they turn to their partner, and then their partner end up with something. You don't know if that could get passed down to the child. It's shit like that, man. So people try to go in their own way, but the fact of the matter is, if you're set apart from nature, then you're set apart from spiritual law also. And with that, it's going to come curses. That's just what it is. Now, if you're going along with those two things, then you're being oppressed by the devil. That's just a fact. It's going to be hard either way. I just choose to, you know what I'm saying, follow Christ. I just choose to follow the spiritual law and what have you, the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? This is the world today. So we're looking at test tube babies, man. It won't be long before you be able to pick up a kid or embryo from Walmart. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? This is this is what it is, you guys. So, I mean, with all social media and technology and things like that, now people aren't hanging out with each other, or when they hang out with each other, they got to have their cell phone in front of their face 24/7. They can't have a real conversation. Two people, children, sit in the same room and they will text one another rather than speak. What has happened to our communication under this vise of political correctness also? Not only can we speak about things, we don't even speak, right? People losing their mind because, you know what I'm saying, you know, they cell phone memory, or they run out of battery power, stuff like that. We can't even operate without the cell phone, right? We rely on it for so many different things, and all these things we're getting detached from our soul, the spiritual part. People used to tell time not according to a watch, but how things felt and what the sky looked like. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to think about, man. And then when you got people set apart from nature and set apart from spiritual law, trying to do spiritual things in disconnection with their soul, that's not going to bode too well. I mean, that individual doesn't really know what they're doing or how it's going to affect anything. So I say these things with love, man. Planned Parenthood is going out of business. We're going to have test tube babies around here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and they got into the genetic splicing and genetic modifications, and you bring something spliced into the world. Are the laws going to be the same for somebody that's spliced with a freaking wolf? If they snap out and they hurt somebody really bad, if they some type of X-Men or something, they're going to say, well, I'm half wolf, I'm biological. Now that's accepted. But me being a regular dude that say, you look nice today, that's highly suspect. That's highly offensive. Right? That's how backwards we are, man. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. So I say that with love, man. Peace and blessings be with you all. You guys got to free your mind, man. I'm out.